Hey, this is Rich, Retirement Life in the Philippines YouTube channel, and I am Rich. I got some great news this morning to bring to you. As of last month, November 19th, 2025, the United States government and the Philippines government came up with a zero tariff on half the products that the Philippines sends to the USA. Why is that such a big deal? Well, let me tell you why. Because what's in that half is food that's going to drop. The United States food's going to help them out with their food prices. Bananas, coconut, coffee, teas, spices, agricultural fertilizer. Some really good stuff for the Philippines. It went from 19% to zero on half. $1 billion USD worth of goods from the Philippines. Unbelievable. So in the United States, help is on the way. This is a big move. Now, the Philippine government had a tariff, which is a tax, of 20% a year ago. And then they moved it to 19%. No big deal. 1%, not gonna do anything. The good news was it didn't go up any higher, like 35%. So that was the good news. But it didn't do anything for the Philippines. So now, as of the 19th of November 2025, on half the products, mostly agriculture, fruit, coffee, teas, are going to be zero. So that 19% goes away on half of the products that we send here in the Philippines to the United States. And vice versa. There's items that the United States sends to the Philippines, and we did the same thing. We agreed with the United States government to go zero on the tariff coming in on some items. Now, the Philippines was pretty smart here, because what they did do is they didn't let certain products come in from the United States that's going to hurt the economy here in the Philippines. So like rice, sugar. So that's still under the tariff. So they didn't go to zero on that. Otherwise, we would have had a problem here with our local farmers. So it was just a smart move on both governments to get together and go to zero on half the products that the Philippines produces and sends to the United States. And especially things like this in the United States. If you're one of my U.S., which is my home country, one of my U.S. subscribers or watchers, coffee, because we grow it here in the Philippines. That's a big one, because I know that's sky high in the United States. Bananas, sky high in the United States. Coconut, that's not a big product in the United States, but still it's zero. Pineapple is in there. I believe kind of a pineapple. I'm not quite sure. I'm getting the definition still on that. But the big thing is a lot of the products, teas, spices, agricultural fertilizer, fertilizer is gone to zero. This is now probably going to take. It's been a little over a month now. Actually, it's been a month today. So it's going to take a little time for that to move into place. But for the people here in the Philippines, what really makes that exciting, now my wife and her brother inherited 3 farms here in the Philippines from their mom when she passed away, God rest her soul. And they are a coconut farm, a pineapple farm that they lease out actually, and that currently goes to China, and a miscellaneous farm. But what does that mean for the farmers here? Especially like mangoes, bananas, coffee. Because I didn't realize the Philippines grows a lot of coffee. That's why our coffee doesn't go any higher here, or not like the United States, because we're tropical. This is going to be huge for the farmers here and protect jobs in the Philippines. Great move for there, and great move, I have to say, on the Philippine government to not allow the United States to import rice or any big commodities that are going to hurt the Philippines and the farmers on that. So that's a great move a great alignment between the two governments. So my hat's off to both governments to put this into play to help with the Philippines. Because like I said before, the Philippines had a 20% across the board tariff tax on anything they sent to the United States. Then they dropped it down to 19%. Not a big deal. In fact, you wouldn't even see it. Wouldn't even be a bump in the road. Now, when you go to zero, that's a game changer. And it's going to help out the Philippines in their production of, bananas and coconuts and, coffee and tea and spices. Big move for the Philippines. And it's going to help out the United States. Because, I don't need to tell you, so I've been told your grocery prices are off the hook in the United States. So, like bananas and, coconut's not a big deal in the United States, but maybe in processing, maybe in candies and what have you. But mangoes, huge move for the United States. Coffee, that's a big one for the United States, right? Because, like I say, we produce coffee here in the Philippines. And so help is on the way. Help is on the way. So that's why I'm really excited to bring this video to you today, because it's a great thing to see two governments get together and work something out for the good of the people and make it so that it's affordable, much more affordable for the common person. Because the tariff is nothing but a tax. That's all. In other words, if I was to send you $100 worth of stuff, produce and what have you, under the 19%, then it'd be $119 to get it to you. So it's a 19%, which is huge. So that's going to drop that down. Now, I don't know if there's any other Asian countries here that the United States government's worked to deal with. I would think so. I would imagine it's not just the Philippines. But it's a great move for the Philippines to help us move our agriculture, and a great move for the United States to bring down their food costs and get rid of that 19%. Now, how long is this going to be good for it? I don't know. But we'll take what we can get. It's a win-win for right now. We'll take it. It's going to work real well. So, this is why I always say, in my channel, I like to bring you some breaking news. I'll guarantee you, I haven't heard anybody talking about this in the Philippines. And as a businessman, that is a game changer. If you can take away the 19% tariff tax on products that we send here from the Philippines to the United States, that's huge. It's a win for the Philippines. It's a win for the United States. It's a win for the people of the Philippines, the farmers, and also, like I say, once again, I'm glad that the Philippine government protected the rice. I'm not sure how much the United States really imports on rice, but still, they made sure they didn't. That's not, Philippines didn't waive the percentage coming in on rice and certain things like that, so that keeps it higher, so it doesn't devastate our industry here. And us sending, bananas and coffee and tea and spices and agricultural fertilizers to the United States is a great thing. So this is really exciting news. I might have said furniture on the fertilizer, but it's fertilizer. And so for agriculture. So this is a great move for the farmers. We should be very excited here in the Philippines that we've been able to get this alignment with the Philippine government. I'll bring any other updates as I get them on this progress, and as it changes and as it comes into play. Help us on the way to the United States to bring down those commodities that we produce here in the Philippines, and it's going to come to you duty-free, zero. So that's really, really good. Now, just a couple other things to let you know too that I've been working on. I'm still working on my members only area. I've been doing some more work on it yesterday. So I'm trying to enhance that a little bit more. It's $10 a month, reoccurring charge through YouTube, but you can cancel anytime you want. I do have some great videos that I've been putting up on the members only. So check those out if you're a member. And also on the members only if and when you come to the Philippines, and hopefully you come to Davao. Davao is the safest city in the Philippines, by the way. Free ambulance rides. It's one of the cleanest cities in the Philippines. It's a wonderful place, rated very well here. But if you stay at one of our condos, we have 10 condominiums here at Vernon Park for rent. My wife Myrna and her business associate Joy are the ones that handle the bookings on that, so I don't do that. But in the description area today, I'm going to leave all that information on our condominiums that we have here, along with pricing, videos on them, Myrna's information. Get a hold of her on her WhatsApp, email. 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, penthouse suites. We've got it all. Ocean views, interior views. Get a hold of Myrna, especially if you're looking for a 1 bedroom, because those go the quickest. Now, also on our membership thing, what is really cool is that what I've designed on that is that when you come to here to Davao, I'll meet with you, along of course with my wife and Joy, but I will personally, if you're a member, I will personally spend my time and money and take you to S&R. It's like Costco. In fact, they carry some of the Kirkland brands. And I'll go in with my membership, take you in with me, and you can buy whatever you want. Because if you stay here at Vernon Park, at our condos, by the way, Vernon Park's a 5-star resort condominium. I think the finest in Davao. And I've been here almost 6 years now. So wonderful. Roof decks, 4 swimming pools, 2 basketball courts, barbecue areas, just gorgeous. Interior plants, beautiful. We have a coffee shop, sells food, nice little restaurant right across the street called Sunnyside, quaint little place. And then there's also a little entertainment place, nightclub type thing, outdoor nightclub across the street too. So there's things to do right here. And then we have the S&M Mall is 5 minutes from Vernon Park, the largest mall in Mindanao. But anyway, back to the membership. I'll take you to S&R. I'll take you right across the street to NCCC, which I think is the finest grocery store that we have, brand new. Meats are really good there. That's where I get it all. I'm a chef, so I'm very picky about my meats because I'll be honest with you, at S&R, I went there a while back, and I don't like their meats the way they look. And I bought some hamburger because I needed it for a recipe. Brought it back here, cooked it, and I threw it away. Never to buy again. So I'm gonna fast track you over 3 years of what I've found here and where to get food. And so when you stay here at Vernon Park, and I'll take you. We'll get in the cab. I'll pay for it. I'll take it. And then we'll go to NCCC. I'll show you what I buy there, right across the street from S&R. And then I'll take you to Bakerhan Market. Now, Bakerhan Market is our farmer's market here in Davao. Open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Never closes. And it's the farmers direct to you, which is fantastic, because not only is it about 1/3 of the price of the grocery stores here, but it's super fresh. So it's a win-win on both areas. I go there, get all my stuff. Very rarely do I buy anything at the grocery store, unless it's like 1 item or 2 items or something like that. But I make the trek over there, usually about 4 o'clock in the morning, because it's cooler, and get, broccoli and cauliflower, mangoes, lemons. But lemons are imported. Mango. All that stuff is excellent. Like I said, about 1/3 of the price of the grocery store. Save you a heck of a lot of money. And then, so between those 3, S&R, NCCC, and Bakerhan Market, you're good to go. Stay at one of our condos, your shopping is good to go. So I'm going to try, it would take you about 2 to 3 years to figure all this out. Like I said, I've been here almost 6 years now, and that's how long this takes. And all these are right here by Vernon Park, within 10 minutes. But we'll get in a cab, we'll go on over there, and I'll show you all that and save you a whole bunch of money. Also, I'll show you the restaurants, so talk to you about the restaurants that are very good here in the Philippines. Billy Jean's, I've got a video up on it, Taco Tuesday. So I think some of the best tacos, I think, in Davao, 10 minutes from here. Just some really, really good stuff. In fact, I'll even take you over to Davao Global Township, which is a new project, I think the finest project being built that we bought a condominium in there. We're still 2 more years away from being completed. We've been waiting for 2.5 years now, so we've had to wait 5 years before that condominium built, and we only paid $63,000 for it. Yeah. Parking is extra. We paid 20,000 peso. 20,000 peso for the parking space. So our 20,000. Let me back that up. 20,000 USD and 63,000 USD for the condo. So 83,000 bought us a 1-bedroom studio, brand new, state of the art, and they are gonna, and also the parking. Now it comes with 2 separate deeds, one for the parking, one for the condo. Now it's going to have a mall over there, a first aid center. McDonald's is already open over there. Seattle Best Coffee, the first one here in Davao, Mindanao, is already open over there. Beautiful. The malls are almost complete, 20 restaurants. So the idea there is I'll be able to go from the condo all the way down, walk literally 100 feet, and we got 20 restaurants, a mall, a grocery store, by the way, a culture center, an art center. It's good. It's a big project. We're really excited about it. 6 towers. So, Verdant Park is nice. Don't get me wrong. We'll still have our rentals here. Verdant Park is going to be quieter. And the roof decks are nicer at Verdant Park than they're going to be at Davao Global Township. But at Davao Global Township, they're going to put the swimming pool on top, on the roof deck. That's pretty cool. We're here, they're in the ground. So a little different there, but Verdant Park is closer to the ocean here. So the rooftop decks are better. And all of our rentals here at Verdant Park, they all have balconies. And that's a big plus. And we don't have that at Davao Global Township. Very few balconies. So you never get everything you want in a condominium complex, but I just wanted to bring that up to date with you. And also, if you're a member, I do consulting one-on-one between me and you through WhatsApp or Messenger on Facebook. 2 hours. If you're a member, $20. Do as much as you want. If you're not a member, $40. So you save money right out of the gate on the membership today. And I'll send you some special links to our Facebook groups of Filipino girls, and one's on moms that you can look at. You can leave comments. You can't talk to them directly. The other one's on Filipino girls in lingerie, which is pretty sweet. So I'm going to give you that inside tip, and then you have access to me. I live here at Vernon Park, so if you come and stay here, heck, we'll get together and have a cup of coffee, or go across the street and get a cold beer. And I'll help you through immigration. That's a big one on immigration, because you have to know there's certain, you have to kind of address wear a certain kind. You have to take a 2x2 picture with you. You have to take a ballpoint pen with you. You have to take your phone with you, because they want to know height and weight when you fill out the form, and metric. Yeah. So I'll help you make that transition a lot easier to make your home, hopefully, here in the Philippines, like I have. Rent is reasonable here, free ambulance rides, I think a wonderful city, very clean. It's a no smoking city. So if you smoke a cigarette, and if you're a smoker, you have to go to a certain area to go smoke a cigarette. So you can't just walk down the street smoking a cigarette. And I think that's pretty cool. So this is what this video is about, to give you an update of what's happening between the Philippine government and the U.S. government. Big move on this tariff thing. Half the products that we send, once again, from the Philippines to the United States, zero as of a month ago, today. Exactly today, on the 19th. Because it's the 19th here in the Philippines as I'm filming this one here. So that's what that's all about. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I'll answer that. I've already answered over 2,800 comments. Hit that notification bell, because when I upload videos like this, especially if you're a member, because if you're a member, only members get notified on the member videos that I do for the members. So YouTube will notify you and say, hey, Rich just uploaded a video. And if you're a member, YouTube will say, hey, Rich just uploaded a members video. Only to the members, that's the only ones they notify on that. So that's what's pretty cool about that. Subscribe to my channel. Appreciate that. Give me a thumbs up, kind of like this guy over here did. He gave me a thumbs up. Anyway, that's what's going on. Appreciate you hanging out today. Talk to you next time.